Hello there, friends. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough slash update of my social media planner. I started working in this before, I don't know, a few days ago, and it just wasn't working for me. And then I watched a video over on Eat, Pray, Plan, and she had some amazing ideas that I kind of adapted to my own ideas. So I'll link her video down below if you want to check that out. Yeah, I pulled in some of those ideas just because I felt like it would fit my needs a little bit better. So Rebecca, thank you so much for putting up that video. I really appreciate it. So you're definitely an inspiration. So you guys did see, I think I set this up with you guys in a video a little while ago. This is the cover from the Amy Tangerine Be Happy box. Sorry, I'm filming this late at night, so my brain is a little fried, so it might be a little all over the place. Yeah, so this is from the Amy Tangerine Be Happy Planner collab, which is super pretty. I love how bright it is. I love the message here as well, where it says, make, do, dream, create, share, thrive, grow, believe, love, connect, live, give, heal, and go. I also love that it pairs so beautifully with these metal rainbow discs. I kind of hodgepodged these together from the rainbow pack, and then I also pulled in some other colors of the metal discs that I had. I get questions all the time about where I picked up these red metal discs, and those came from the Target release last year. However, I did see on the Target website that they do have a student planner with some metal discs on there, and I think red is one of the discs. So if you're looking for at least one red metal disc, that might be one to pick up. But I'm kind of getting off track. So I definitely want to share this with you and kind of walk you through it. So if you are a person who works in social media, who does social media as a hobby, and you're kind of tracking things or anything there, this might be a good way to go for you. Something that I am going to be doing, I do still need to get my name decal for here, but I am going to be using the 2 years on 2 pages, and I am going to be using this somewhat functionally, although there's not a ton of room. So I might just use this as a reference page. I wanted to use it more functionally, but there's just, I don't think, enough room between the months. Okay, so I am going to use this just as a reference page. Originally, what I was going to do is I was thinking about tracking my monthly earnings kind of at the top of each month, just so that I could have that there and use this page functionally. But I think what I'll do is I will just record my monthly earnings on the last day of each month that I have in here. So I will just go ahead and do it that way. It's a little bit different than I planned, but I'll just put a sticker or something down in the bottom. And this, like 2 years at a glance, came out of the Amy Tangerine planner as well. So it's really, really cool. I'm super excited to get to use it. So yeah, so that is in here as well. So I pulled that in. Again, this is a bit of a Franken planner, if I didn't mention that. And I do have a bit of work that I still need to do, but I wanted to show this to you in its current state. Some things still need to be taped down and kind of finalized, but next, so this is where we get into kind of the Franken planning. So these 2 pages are going to get taped together, so you can kind of see that they are still apart, but I'm just kind of playing around with it and making sure that I want this as my final setup. These pages came, or this page and then some of the others, came from the Miss Maker planner. Originally, I bought that planner to use as a social media planner, so it's kind of crazy that I'm kind of like coming back around to it and figuring out a way that I can utilize those pages, which I love because I love Miss Maker, but it was just kind of too much for me as like a social media planner. I don't need full weekly spreads because I just am not, I guess, that involved in social media. I don't have like daily tasks that I need to be tracking like that. A month overview is probably good enough for me. So I am going to be, creating a dashboard and working through that. So this is the Miss Maker dashboard. And then next, this is where I'm going to be tracking my videos. So I'm going to be writing down which videos I did, if they were part of either like a collab or if they are part of like a sponsorship. I might make a note of that in here as well, but this will just be to track which videos go live on which days. So I have that handy as a reference. And then this also came from the Miss Maker line. And so here's the monthly. And I love that it's just like a clean monthly, but also super bright and fun. I loved that about the Amy Tangerine as well, but I do really love that this will kind of fit in with some of those bright things. Now, if you saw my original channel setup, you may have seen that I was working with a wrong monthly planner. I tried it and I love the wrong stuff. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like this was a better fit, like as an overall look for this planner. Yeah, I pulled this monthly back in. So we have that there. And then I have a couple more things that I need to tape, and things that I'll be tracking here will probably be like when I have a collab due, when I have a sponsorship due, do I have an email that I need to respond to? Do I have a due date for anything else big kind of coming up? So similar to how I use it in my home planner, but just like an overview of the larger tasks that I have for social media. Maybe I will track if there's like a monthly challenge going on in like the Instagram planner community, things like that, that I can remember and have as a quick reference. And then, so this monthly came, or these parts of this monthly came from the monthly extension pack. I love the setup. Now, I did kind of pull it apart. So this is intended to be kind of a two-part situation. So there was this half and then another half as the like monthly dashboard, which is, you know, typical for how that's usually set up. But I feel like I only needed this part. So I really just needed to track my top 3 things for the month, maybe some monthly goals, a checklist maybe of stuff that I need to do, but I am gonna have daily to-dos as well, and then a notes space if I need that, and then monthly habit trackers. So if I want to really kind of hone in on different like skills or things that I'm doing, that is a great thing to look at as well. This is, you know, daily to-dos, so I have that happening in there as well. So we do have those. Then we come to some notes sheets. Now, I'm going to be using this to track a full analytics page. And after the month of July, I will show you kind of what that looks like, and I will give updates and that kind of thing for how that is going. But I'm going to be tracking my analytics on at least one of these pages, and then I can utilize another page for, you know, actual notes. Okay, so that's what each month looks like. The only difference, and it's just like a very slight difference, is when we get over here to, what is it, January? Because the Miss Maker planner ended in December, or ends in December, I then move, I have the Amy Tangerine planner in here, and it's the same, I just have like the monthly in here. This is the dashboard from the hourly extension pack. So I pulled this dashboard in just because I feel like it's very like goal oriented, that kind of thing, and I feel like it would fit really well. I didn't really like the dashboard that came with the Amy Tangerine planner. It's very cutesy, it's very fun, you know, it has a currently section, that kind of thing, but I don't feel like it was really like very, you know, functional for what I wanted to use it for. So I have all the way through the following year in December in here. So I have quite a few months. I don't even know if I'm going to be using this system at that time, if I'm perfectly honest. So I don't know, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm really excited about it though. It feels very functional for me. It doesn't feel like there's too much stuff happening in here. And then at the back here, this is also a Miss Maker piece. So this came in the Miss Maker planner. All of the Happy Planner girl planners, at least in the classic size, have this extras tab. So back here is a bunch of these project sheets. So if I'm working on, I don't know, like a collab video or a sponsored video that needs like a lot of detail and attention, I can pull this in. And then back here, I have another tab, and I will likely just go ahead and put like some, I'm thinking like paper or something in here. I don't know. I just included it mostly because I love the divider. I would love to just keep some extra paper in there. This is pretty bulky as is because I have a lot of months in here. I probably don't need that many months in here, but I figure once I finish one, I can kind of, you know, move to the next. So I will get this all taped up, but that is everything that I have in my social media planner and how I'm going to be using it. It'll make more sense, I think, when you can see a fully like completed spread. I'm considering sharing like real numbers, at least like an estimate of what I'm making in my like update videos with social media, just because I feel like that's really fair, and I feel like people kind of equate different subscriber counts with making, like being successful on YouTube, when really like I make enough that I can have some extra money, but I wouldn't say that like what I make exclusively from ad revenue on YouTube right now is anything that could like sustain all of my bills right now. So it's definitely a really good support, and it helps my family, and every little bit helps. And I'm definitely not here just to make money, but I feel like that is an important piece of being an influencer or like being on social media. So I hope that you guys liked this video. I hope that this was valuable to you. If you have any questions or want to, I don't know, if you have questions basically about my social media planning, feel free to let me know. I probably am going to plan in this like alone, so maybe not on camera for the first month, just because I want to kind of get acclimated, you know, with the system and kind of figure out what's going to work best. I am going to watch a few more social media planning videos. So if you have good ones that you like, leave them in the comments below, just so I can make sure that I have all of the sections that I need in here, just to keep everything flowing and to keep, you know, to keep everything going as it should. So thanks so much for all of your love and support. If you are new around here, hey, my name is Caitlin. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. If you want to follow me on other socials, I am over on Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And here is your internet hug for the day. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.